My name is Monica Kelsey, founder and current CEO of Safe Haven Baby Boxes, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of a Baby Box production. I am honored to be her voice. So here is her story. I didn't know I was pregnant until I gave birth in the bathroom of my childhood home while my parents were at work. I was 13. What I remember from the day is coming home early from school as I wasn't feeling well. The home I grew up in was a short walk from the middle school I attended. I vividly remember waking up from a nap I was taking in a great deal of pain, feeling like I had to go to the bathroom. That is where I gave birth to a tiny baby boy in a toilet. I was in shock. My first thought was, no one can find out or else I will be killed. I stood in the bathroom of what felt like an eternity trying to figure out what to do next. I cleared his airway, cut the umbilical cord, wrapped him in a towel, and continued to panic. After some time, I remembered hearing a story on our local news station a few months back about how anyone can leave a newborn baby at a safe haven, such as a fire station or a hospital. The house I grew up in had a fire station located at the top of the street. I gathered myself and this newborn baby the best I could and ran up the road. I left the baby outside the door of the station and quickly ran home. I never looked back. Once I was back home, I knew I only had a short time before my older sister and parents would return home from the day. I cleaned up the bathroom with old clothes and towels, took a shower, and walked across the street where there was a dumpster to dispose of the items I used to clean the bathroom. I never spoke about what happened until years later. As I got older and became an adult, I realized I needed to process the trauma of experiencing childbirth home alone at the age of 13, as well as how this child was conceived. I entered therapy at the age of 19 and have worked tremendously hard to come to a place of acceptance and peace with my decision. This process has never been easy, but I have come to trust that I made the best decision I could in that moment for my baby and myself. Unfortunately, the baby boy was a result of years of continued sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse at the hands of a family member. I knew if anyone in my family found out that I had a baby with him, it would result in harm to me. No one knew what was occurring behind closed doors. I still to this day have not told anyone close to me that I surrendered a baby under the Safe Haven law, and I have no intentions of doing so. I'm gonna have to go to part two. Part two. As mentioned through therapy, I have been able to come to a place of calm and acceptance with my decision. I spent many years wondering what if? What if no one found him? What if he has had a horrible life? What if he is looking for me? And what if he is never told that he was adopted? What if he hates me for abandoning him? I am now able to look at this situation with a new lens. What if he is amazingly happy and successful? What if he has two parents who love him unconditionally? And what if he has traveled the world? These are all things I hope for the baby boy that is about to turn 18. I knew at the age of 13 that I could not give that baby a life, never mind a halfway decent life. I could not even give him shelter, food, or love as I was still a child trying to navigate a chaotic childhood. He deserved much more than I could ever give him, which is why I knew I needed to have him somewhere else. Today I have a career in nonprofit management. I'm attending grad school and working on completing my family. I've given birth to another baby boy who is now a baby in heaven. I have found a passion and career helping those who are experiencing homelessness and/or substance use struggles. I also work providing mothers who have recently found out that they are pregnant and giving them their options. I am a true empath, and my heart is always open to other people, which is something I am grateful for. I want to reiterate that coming to a place of acceptance and peace was not easy and took a lot of hard work and dedication. However, it is possible and it's amazing. I still have hard days, everyone does. But in my heart, I am at peace. Birth moms are the first ones who love their baby enough to make the hardest decisions of their lives. Shame was the toughest emotion for me to let go of because there is so much judgment around the safe haven law. Sometimes surrendering a child and having no questions asked is truly the best and safest option, not the easiest sometimes, given the situation. One last thing I want to share is another what if question I spent and still spend time asking myself is, what if there wasn't a safe haven law? I can't say what I would have done, but I will say this. There was no way I was telling my family I had just given birth. Now you know her story. Beautiful.